Hey Cancer, it's Empress Rose here. Welcome to your reading. We are doing a general reading, but it is a love focus reading for summertime. So over on Vimeo, I do have a video over on Vimeo for you. It's a more traditional tarot spread. It's about any topic whatsoever. It is talking about a new beginning that's had some communication struggles at the start. Take a break. So if that sounds like that resonates for you, you can go over there. I'll make sure I have the link in the description box below. All right, so what do we have here for love for Cancer? All right, I've already shuffled very thoroughly. That was just a little bonus shuffle. So what's your bird's eye view, their position, your position, possible action, results of that action, and how you can grow from this? Whew, we have a lot of reversals, but they're not all reversals. I don't enjoy reading a ton of reversals here. Ooh, all right. Well, observer, reverse. So there's nothing to see here. There's someone hasn't been very observant. The bird's eye view is there isn't a bird's eye view. The view is internal. Either the observations need to be internally focused. So this again would be another reading that's not necessarily about the relationship, but about the focus. The focus being internal and being internal on you. So this might not be, there might not be an overview here. We might be having a love and relationship reading that's not actually a love and relationship reading, but it's more a personal reading about your own personal relationship with relationships. Or there can just be, there's nothing to see here. There's nothing to see here. So that's great. Exactly what I'm sure you wanted to hear and came to see. So either you're not seeing something's not being seen and observed, or the focus needs to be on internal observations, not external observations. The truth and where we're going and how you might grow from this. Fascinating. Okay. How you might grow from this is no change. You're not going to change. There's no growth. There's no change. So there's nothing to see here and nothing's going to change. This is like, well, okay. So for the two of you that would like to continue with me now, we will. I mean, I guess if you wanted something else, you know, go to another reader. There's lots of lovely love stories out there. So so bird's eye view. Well, this could come in a warning if you don't want to look. You might not be looking for anything. Like, I don't know why I'm doing this reading for you, honestly, is where we're at right now. But we're going to continue on with whatever this is about. I'm not even sure we have a love reading here. But if you're not looking, this could be like you're not looking for love. So why you clicked on this video, I don't know, but this could be about your relationship with relationships is what I'm getting more. You're not looking for anything, and nothing's going to change. That's how it's growing. That's how you might grow. We'll take clarifiers because maybe there's something else here. So there are going to be clarifiers coming in a little bit to like show us what we've got here and what additional information. But so let's just continue on, I guess, with our non-relationship relationship reading. Bird's eye view, there's nothing to see here. And whatever needs to be seen and looked at, it's going to be internal and not an external situation. Their position, why? So they're asking if there is if there is someone else here, if there is an other here. They don't know what's going on. They're searching for answers. They're growing. They're searching for answers. They don't understand something. Whatever the situation is, if there is an other here, they are looking to they're looking for wisdom. They're looking for answers. They're looking for something. They want information. They want to know. Maybe they want to know what happened. Maybe they want to know why you're not interested in them, or why you're not looking at them, or why you're not looking at their posts, or why you're not interacting with them. This situation may have them trying to understand their own patterns, trying to understand what they want, seeking wisdom, either from like a therapist. Maybe you send someone to a therapist. Cancer. Actually, that's good. Therapy is, I think everybody should be in therapy. I don't think anyone should be going through this without some sort of professional listener and professional non-advice giver. So maybe they're seeking help, maybe they're seeking answers, maybe they're reading some self-help books, or maybe they're reading about relationships. They're trying to gain wisdom and gain some sort of understanding of what's going on. So you may not have even seen, someone may have been trying to flirt with you and you didn't even see it, and now they're all confused and looking for answers. So your position, though, this is what's really interesting. You are the soulmate. This is soulmate. You love someone. Maybe you're looking for a soulmate and this other person isn't it, but maybe you didn't see them. Maybe you didn't see the opportunity, or maybe you didn't take the opportunity. Like, there's nothing to see here. And yet in this love reading, like, this is where, I mean, I guess like this is a love reading, right? I don't know. And there's this soulmate. This is you. You're the soulmate. Or you're looking for the soulmate, and you haven't found them. Or maybe you're not looking for the soulmate, but someone else has identified you as the soulmate. And soulmates can be for a moment. They can be for a lifetime. They can be friends. There's a deep connection. You have very deep feelings for somebody here. They may not know why. They may not be aware of it. But there's someone here that someone's identified you as a soulmate, but you're very unaware of that situation, or you have a soulmate that you haven't found. That's the type of relationship you're looking for, as a deep connection. That's what you want. This person doesn't understand why they're not what you want. Why you don't see them, why you don't, like, and there's almost like George Michael's like Faith song. It's a good song. It does have to deal with like wanting a soulmate, not wanting a one-night stand, and sticking with that. And maybe this other person just doesn't understand, you know, why you don't see them, but what you want is a soulmate connection, not. And they may perceive themselves as a soulmate, but you don't have to perceive that. Just because someone tells you, yes, you know, just because someone else perceives that doesn't mean that you perceive that. So you want a soulmate connection. So it could be vice versa here. We'll keep going. There are clarifiers coming. So possible action here and now. This is being between the past and the future, here and now, but it's in reverse. So maybe thinking about your past and thinking about your future. I think, you know, the present maybe has a lot of potential. Maybe there are doors opening here, but there is something about like thinking about your future. And I think also like, if you're the one looking for the soulmate and the other person is frustrated that you don't perceive them as that way, right? Because you don't perceive them as perception. This could be like a misperception or a misconception about something. Looking to the past, looking to the future, and safeguarding this future. Don't just live for the moment, is what this is saying. To me, is that there's something in your future that you need to be, right? I just was talking about that faith card, or that faith song of like having faith in your future, not just living for the moment, not just being in this moment, although that is really important. And that is, you know, a philosophy of life, is being here. But this is saying like, thinking about your future with a soulmate. And since that faith song came into my mind, there's a sense of, not doing the one night stand, not just doing the here and now, but actually, I mean, they're not mutually exclusive, but there's some way in which they feel like it right now, of not going with what's just easy in your hand and what's being offered here. And this person may be offended or upset that you're not just being here now with them, and there is something to be said for that, but this is saying like, no, you need to be safeguarding your future. There's something in the future, and possibly also in the past, that is worth waiting for and worth holding out for. So, and we're going to get clarifiers, so this story might shift a little bit. Results of that action. This is interesting. It's the results of that action is time, like in a way, time standing still. There's no urgency. You don't have to hurry. There's nothing, results of that action, the results of thinking about your future. It seems like the time doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how long it takes you. It doesn't matter. There's no urgency here. You don't have to do this right now. Time's not running out. You may feel like it, but it's not. Patience, I see. Like TikTok in reverse is patience. You might feel a sense of pressure. You might feel that pressure, but it's an illusion. Letting go of time constraints. Letting go of timing. Maybe you thought something should happen in this timing, but it's like time won't matter. And letting go of that. And then how you're going to grow. This is like, there's no change. Don't shift. Stay. So what I'm seeing overall here is that you want a soulmate connection. You need to be thinking about the future of that connection. You need to allow time to do its own thing and not try to control time, but let go of it, let go of any sense of timing. And in the end here, we have you holding steady, holding firm on what it is that you want here. You don't have to rush or hurry. It's not like now or never. That can be a really destructive idea when it comes to relationships, now or never. Because there's an unfolding that has to happen, and things happen in their own timing. So don't hold steady. I mean, you've got an idea here. You want this deep soul connection. Hold steady on that. And if there is someone here, they're not on the same page that way. They don't understand why you're, holding out or saving yourself for someone that's more, and both aspects are valid both ways, but this is, don't change what you want, don't shift it, don't change it. There's something in the future, and remain faithful to that, what you have in the future. All right, so let's pull these promised qualifiers. So their position, your position or character. I'm going to pull 3 from to do. Okay, I'm pulling like that apparently. We're going to pull 1 for bird's eye view. We're going to pull 1 for results and 1 for how you can grow from this. How I'm pulling those. This is really funny. Taurus, Gemini got this one. So all these decks have been shuffled, and I'm just pulling up from the center and grabbing whatever card is there. So, all right, observer. Oh, holy moly. Okay, maybe there is somebody here. So, observer, and whoever needed to hear that's long gone, perhaps. So, observer. Nothing to see here, but this is two people. This is reminding me of Fiddler on a famous quote from Fiddler on the Roof. A bird may love a fish, but where will they live? So we have two opposites here. This works because both of them are confident in who they are, but they are definitely opposite people. One may be an extrovert, one may be an introvert, one may be very neat and tidy, one may be a little bit messy, one may be much more emotional, one may be much more logical. And there also could be like living at some distance, different countries, different very different, or maybe even like different things that they want out of life. So the overview here is maybe you're not even seeing, but we did discuss that. Someone here wanting to live in the moment and someone here wanting to think more about a future, a stronger connection in the future. So we do have, these are mismatched energies. This doesn't mean that they don't belong together. It just means that there's really big practical issues with this connection. There is a connection, but they might be too opposite to last. One of the things that makes this connection very beautiful is that both of them know who they are, and they're very strong in who they are. That's also a possible way in which there's an impossibility here, is someone has their career really well established in New York, the other one has their career really well established in LA. How are we going to combine our energies? How are we even going to meet? How are we even, there's just a very practical aspects here. Part of the attraction is the established, is that each person does know who they are. So again, like there's nothing to see here. You may not be seeing how different you are, or you might not be seeing how the impossibility or the difficulty. Oh no, I think you're seeing it perhaps. Someone here is not able to see how this combines, how this is going to work. There's like a moment, but it's not a future here. They are, if there is a they, dragonfly spirit. Truth transcends illusion, which is really interesting because that's a little bit of what I'm seeing here, is that there is some sort of truth available here. And there's either an illusion that this isn't going to work or an illusion that this is going to work. And one of those is true and one of those is not. Here, this person's looking for the truth. They want to really figure this out. They want to really know whether this can work or not. They don't know. So I think they're searching for the truth. They want the truth. They would prefer truth to fiction. They would prefer to see and understand. They want honest answers. They don't want, you to blow sunshine up their butt. They want honest answers. Also, the dragonfly has a little bit of fleeting thing to it. So maybe that's something that too. Maybe this fleeting nature of the dragonfly spirit and seeing that truth. But this is them. They want the, if you're withholding truth, if you haven't, there's observer in reverse is not being able to see something, and they're looking to see something. They want to figure something out. You are showing up as white raven spirit, trust in the magic. Again, we're having faith and trust in the future here and the magic of love and soulmates. So we have two actual relationship cards. So whatever idea I had that this is not possibly a relation, this is definitely about relationships at least. So trusting in the magic. You're coming in here as very unique. And I think there's trusting in the magic of soulmate connections. So if there is a connection here, you are trusting that love is enough, I guess. But that's what you want. And if there isn't a true connection here, if this is very fleeting, you need to trust in your own sort of ability to find love. Okay, being here now, your action, we have the Magician. So planning ahead, thinking about your future, making something happen. But the Magician is very much about bringing in a vision and a dream into reality. So that's something you can do. So this trusting that you can bring the future into reality, that you have what it takes. You have all the elements that it takes. And the Magician is very practical. So the Fool is impractical beginning, and the Magician is the practical beginning of getting everything ready, getting everything prepped and prepared, and it has a lot of confidence in their ability. Why would you get all of these elements together if you didn't think that it was actually possible, that it was possible for you to have a soulmate, for you to find that in the future, for you to experience that. So there is a sense of the Magician is a practical beginning, and a beginning with a lot of faith in the future and a lot of faith in your ability to achieve something and bring something to fruition. So be here now. It's in reverse, and I feel like we're really thinking about the future, and the Magician is being very practical about it and pulling together these elements. So that's something you can be, being very practical about the future, knowing that you can create. And I think we're getting this in this trust in the magic. Oh, look, trust in the magic, trust in your ability to create the loving connection that you want and that you feel is possible. Trust in your ability to recognize a soulmate when you see one. And there might be soulmate energy here, but there's definitely some sort of practical issue. And the Magician is very practical. So, and we have magic, trusting in I think your ability to co-create with the universe to create the future that you want. So, because the Magician's just at the beginning, right, of co-creation with the universe. So it is very future focused. 8 of Air, dealing with self-limiting beliefs. Yeah, I don't know that you realize how capable you are of creating your future. I mean, this is why this is all coming in here, of how capable you are. So dealing with some self-limiting beliefs around that. And then we have the Devil energy. This is something that sort of addictions, temptation, right? I just see that there's a temptation to go with something easy rather than what you truly want. And you're just constantly being told to trust in your future and trust that you can pull in what you want and you can make something work. So I think the Devil is about self-doubt. The Devil is definitely going to be about temptations to settle for less, is what I see here. TikTok, and then Sleeping Beauty's dream. So the results of our action is keep dreaming, keep imagining what it is you want to co-create. This also talks about dreams of stability, dreams of something lasting the test of time, and dreaming and wishing for all of that. So keep dreaming, time is on your side. So that's keep envisioning is the results. The result of this action is that you don't take action right now, but you keep sort of building an idea, or right. I mean, we also have to be like willing to co-create with the universe. We can't put like order in our specialty order in, and then, I mean, I guess there's varying beliefs about this, so go with whatever you believe. But I believe that we can put sort of an order in, but how the chef in the back and the universe sort of co-creates with us, it may come out looking a little different with our specifications, but we don't really know how the magical chef behind the scenes is going to deliver it, right? It might have a very different presentation than what we were expecting when we put the order in. You know, I'd like this, but without that, no tomatoes, no lettuce, and no mustard, please. And then they come out with some sort of deconstructed something that looks amazing and does fit the specifications mostly, but isn't what you expected. So how you can change Pine Spirit purification, how this is going to help you grow, is I think sort of there's a beautifying presence here. In the snow, there is like sort of this making an ugly situation or an ugly landscape a lot more beautiful, but you're not being asked to change. You're being asked to grow and sort of maybe even, I want to say like, getting more specific about what it is you want is how, but not changing what it is you want, but getting more specific, or gentler in what you want. I want to say beautification instead of purification. So, all right. Well, I hope that was helpful for you, Cancer. It was an interesting relationship reading for sure. That definitely threw me for a couple loops. So, well, I hope that was helpful for you. Thanks for joining me, and we'll chat again probably in a month.